Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a bookshelf tour. It's got mainly like Harry Potter stuff, of course, some Disney, some Lord of the Rings, some Star Wars, and also of course I've got books as well. So we'll get into it. Here we go. Okay, we'll start with the top shelf, which is obviously here. It's mainly Harry Potter stuff. A few pieces of Disney up there as well, and also there's stuff from New York, because if you didn't know, myself, Chloe and my mum, we went to New York. I think it was about a year or like 2 years ago, and we vlogged it. So if you haven't checked out those vlogs already, please do. So yes, we'll get started. So over here, I'm quite a fan of Star Wars, and I particularly like the droids. So obviously we've got C-3PO, which is here, and it's the newer C-3PO because obviously he's got the red arm. We've got R2-D2, of course, and BB-8. Then if I take them down, then behind it we've got the Harry Potter coins. Go from Star Wars to Harry Potter. Complete opposites. So obviously here we've got the coins from Harry Potter. We've got a galleon, we've got a sickle, and we've got a nut. And these I got from the Warner Brothers studio tour in London, Watford, and they are part of the Noble collection. So you can obviously get them online, and there's the Noble collection shop in Covent Garden, so you can get them from there. They weren't too expensive. They were like one of like the cheaper like Noble collection items, because if you don't know, the Noble collection is like replicas, and a lot of them are quite expensive, but I think it's because the coins are a bit smaller, they aren't as expensive. So I got those from my first trip to one of our studios, which I didn't film, but that was a couple of years ago with my dad. Well, Chloe and I went with our dad, and I got those because I had like a small budget. So if like you have a small budget and want something from the Noble collection, the coins are quite a good one. Then behind the coins, let me move those out the way, we've got the Marauders Map, which again is from the Warner Brothers studio tour, and again I got it on my first trip to the Warner Brothers studios, and again it's not too expensive. I think I've got the price on the back actually. I think I did. Oh, here we go. Obviously this was a couple of years ago. Yeah, so when I got it, it was £29.95, which, like, you're probably thinking that's not cheap, but for like the Warner Brothers studio tour, it is, and it's quite cool because like I'll put an insert and show you, but it's very, very detailed inside. It's quite like a cool piece. So we'll move along over here, and these three pieces here, obviously I got from New York. So obviously we've got the Statue of Liberty. We went to see the Statue of Liberty. It was a very cold day. It was freezing. We went in December and it was so cold. But yes, I got the Statue of Liberty. She wasn't too expensive. I'm not sure I've taken the price. Oh yeah, I took the price off her, but she wasn't too expensive actually. If you're going to New York and going to see the Statue of Liberty, she wasn't too expensive. Then I got the snow globe, which you can, it's going to focus, which you can get in most of the gift shops in New York if you're planning on going or know someone is going. It's quite cool because it's in the shape of an apple, because obviously New York's the big apple. Then you've got like all of like the main, like how to put, like the most famous buildings in New York and monuments. And obviously we've got the Brooklyn Bridge, I think, and then obviously it's got loads of buildings around it. I can't remember if that's the Empire State Building, if it's the other one, can't remember. But yeah, so it's got loads of famous buildings around it. Yeah, oh yeah, there's the Empire State Building, another one. I can't remember what it's called, so if you know, please comment, because I cannot remember. Then we've got the Freedom Tower, but I don't think it's called the Freedom Tower anymore. I think it's called the One World Trade Center. Yeah, so we visited the where the Twin Towers stood, which also are on here. If I put it like that, you can see, yeah, so they're there, and then they've got like a museum, like that's like in between. So then behind all my New York stuff, another Harry Potter item, the time turner. And I got this when Chloe and we sometimes go to Comic-Con. Depends how much money we have at the time, because we always know we're going to spend a lot, and plus we go in costumes, you know, you just have to. So I got this one when we went to Comic-Con a couple of years ago, and again it's from the Noble Collection. It's a Noble Collection piece. It's very, very pretty, and I'd say it's one of the more expensive, well, not like mega expensive Noble Collection pieces. It's probably at the cheaper end, but it's still expensive. But yeah, like I just really, really wanted it. It was really pretty. So yes. Then we've got a Bertie Bott's Airy Flavour Bean like packaging. I just think the packaging is so pretty. It's so detailed. Like, I love things that like are detailed, and like I just love like all the colours as well. Like sort of like all the colour tones are really pretty. Like it's like a circus tent as well, which like is really cool. So yeah, yeah. So if you're ever going to the studio tour, I definitely recommend buying the beans because they're so cool. This is the Hufflepuff cup. I love my Hufflepuff cup. As you might have guessed, I am a Hufflepuff. I'm very proud to be a Hufflepuff, and I thought, like last time Chloe and I vlogged this one when we went to the Warner Bros studio tour back, I think it was March, yeah, February, March time. It was sort of like springtime. I wanted to get a Noble Collection piece, but I wasn't sure what to get, and I was thinking, well, I'm a Hufflepuff, I want to get something not too expensive, and this was in my price range, and I thought, yes, definitely get this. So I got it, and it's so pretty. Like, it's not cheap as well. Like if I tap it, you tell like it's not plastic, it's like metal. It's so detailed. Like obviously, like all of this bit here, you've got the badger, and you got like these bits on the handle. Okay, and then here I have got the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child programme. So I think it was a couple of months ago now. I was very lucky. I won my Harry Potter and the Cursed Child tickets on the Friday 40. And I went to go and see it, of course, which was amazing. I really wanted to go and see it for a long time. If you haven't seen it, I recommend going to see it. Sort of like, even if you're not sure, the special effects are just incredible. They're just amazingly done. And also at the end of the show, went to the stage door, which like I really, really wanted to do. And I got my programme signed, got to meet the actors. Oh my goodness, I'm just like still feeling that like the happiness from that day, because it's one of my favourite days of my life so far. It was just so much fun. It was like such last minute, because obviously I won my tickets on Friday, then the following Saturday I went to go and see it. Then in this box here I've got Harry's wand. It's really cool. Like the box has like a number on as well, which I find, oh, excuse the dust guys, let me get that off, that looks very bad at me. Like I've just dusted, but like obviously I missed a bit, but like it's got like the numbers on, which is really cool, because in like Ollivander's shop you see that like all of the wands have like numbers on the boxes, so like I love that sort of detail. I got my wand from Comic-Con. I got it from a stall, and like it's all like Noble Collection official. Like I will like insert a clip like of the box. The box is really pretty inside. Like it sounds silly, but like it is really pretty inside. And the wand is like amazing quality. And then behind the wand we've got this box here, which is a Rocky Horror Picture Show box. Yeah, so I got this when it was a certain anniversary. I can't remember which one, but it says inside the box. But like I'll put an insert of what's in the box. It's got like photos and like this book, because when you go and see the Rocky Horror Picture Show, when people go and see it, they like dress up, and like they join in, like the actors and audience have like banter and stuff, which is so cool because like no other show it's like that at all. And inside there's like a book, and like it shows you what you should be shouting out and doing. So it's like, it's such an interactive show. Like that, you can dress up as your favourite characters, you can join in. It's just really cool. Like I've seen it like 4 times, but the first time I saw it, I didn't know you joined in or dressed up. Really wondering about like this doll here. This belonged to my gran, and I wanted to keep some of her stuff when she passed away, so hence this doll in the box. Then next to the doll here, I brought this like these signs from Primark, and they weren't that expensive, and they just look really cool. Like I love how they're pointing to those of like iconic places in Harry Potter. So obviously we've got the Shrieking Shack, the Three Broomsticks, the Hog's Head, Zonko's Joke Shop, and Honeyduke's Sweet Shop. So yeah, I find that really cool. And then this here, the frame didn't come with it. I brought the frame and framed it. So at Comic-Con, they in like the MCM Comic-Con is what Chloe and I go to. I'll step back a little bit so you can see a bit more. There's this particular stall, like it's there most times because Comic-Con's in May and October, and it sells like newspaper clippings from like different films. So I do Harry Potter ones, The Walking Dead, Gotham, loads of things like that all, and I've got one from The Goonies which I need to frame as well. And I saw this and was like, I have to get it, I have to frame it, so that's what I did. And like, it just looks really cool because it's the Daily Prophet, and obviously there's different headlines and stuff. Okay, then if I move down, I got this. This is a newspaper clipping of the Quibbler, and it came with glasses, but I'll show you where I put them in a moment. And if you check out mine and Chloe's Warner Brothers Studio Harry Potter Tour haul, we got it from that. Obviously you can see how much it is, and all the information. Yeah. So now we'll move down to the second shelf and the third shelf, which is mainly just like DVDs and stuff, so that I just like scan past them so that you can see them briefly. Yeah, and I've got some candles as well and some Disney characters. So yeah, there we go. So here are my DVDs. I put them, I'm quite style like this, I put them in alphabetical order and then rating as well. So yeah. And if you see any two Harry Potter DVDs here, the rest of them are downstairs. So yeah, I've got quite a range. Oh yeah, and then I've got like Mickey, Minnie and Tiny Tim. I got those, well, Chloe got them for me from our New York trip. We went to the Disney store and I saw those and was like, I really want them, and Chloe got them for me. So yeah, she's a good sister. If I move those out of the way, you can see the rest of my DVDs. Then we'll go to the third shelf. I've got a few more bits and bobs. I've got like quite a few series and like trilogies and stuff. So yeah, I love Pirates of the Caribbean, Sherlock, Once Upon a Time is really good. If you haven't seen it, check it out, it's on Netflix. Oh my god, I love Ugly Betty. I remember when it first came out, I watched like every series, every episode, and like I really need to rewatch them because oh my god, they're just so good. Like my favourite characters are Amanda and Mark. They just make me laugh so much. I'm a huge fan of The Big Bang Theory. I love it so much. It's brilliant. I've got nearly all the series, but like it's always on E4 and on Netflix, so that's only for the DVDs really. Then I love a bit of Bridget Jones. I think that's awesome. Oh yeah, I've got Donald and Daisy. Like, I like collecting all of the small Disney characters to put on my shelf. So yes, I've got Donald and Daisy, and they have to be together. Then I've got like a few different films. Then down on the next shelf it's just like all of my smellies and stuff. Chloe and I did a skincare routine for dry skin, so a lot of those products you're seeing now are in that. So if you have dry skin and want some advice, please check that out. Then I've got this big slinky here, which is like awesome. What's in that? Oh, it's just stuff. Yeah, so I got that big slinky for my 21st birthday. My friend Kirsty got it for me, and it's so cool. Like making it go down the stairs is so funny. so I have to keep that, of course. Then I love this. It's so pretty. That was from my gran, and it's just like, I don't really store like it's for like storing like jewelry in. Like, I don't really do that. Like, I just think it looks pretty like that. So yeah, I've got Mike from Monsters Inc. I love Mike. He's like me. He's a bit of a control freak. So and Chloe's Sally. She's much more laid back. So Chloe's got Sally and I've got Mike. Then on the next shelf there's a lot of Harry Potter stuff and just like random bits and bobs. So we'll start with this here, which I love. And I've watched a girl called Cherry Wallace who does Harry Potter stuff, and she got because this is from the Goblet of Fire, and I'll hold it up, and yeah, and it's obviously where their names come out of the Goblet of Fire. And when we went to the Harry Potter studios, when we went to pay for our items in the gift shop, the woman gave me one, Chloe one, and our mum one. And as I was saying, I was watching Cherry Wallace's video, and she got given all of the champions piece of paper. So she got Victor Crumb's, Fleur's and Cedric's, which is so cool. So I'm hoping when we go back again, maybe for Christmas or for my birthday or whenever, I'm going to try and get some more, because like I just love them. They're so cool. So yeah, we've got those, and they were free. So if you're going to the Warner Brothers studio tour soon, you never know, they might hand them out to you, or if not, you could always ask, because like I know when I go in the future, I'm going to ask if they've got the other champions ones, so I can add to my collection. Yes. So what else is there to show you? So oh dear, I'm getting like caught up on my bed. So I've got the hashtag keep the secrets. Is it going to focus? Yay, it focused. So I've got the hashtag keep the secrets badges. I've got 3 because when my mum and I went to go and see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, I asked for 2, and the guy who gave them to me said I could have 3. So I was like, oh, thank you very much. So that was well appreciated, because I love them. Like, I love the logo for the Cursed Child. I love the Cursed Child. I know, like, it's that thing, you either love it or hate it. But, like, yes, it's got its plot holes, but I just love the special effects, and the acting was amazing. Okay, so the next thing is this wizarding card here. Oh, the sun keeps catching it. This card is Godric Gryffindor. I got it from a chocolate frog. I was going to say a chocolate egg then, but no, a chocolate frog. Someone asked why Chloe and I didn't swap because she got Helga Hufflepuff. It is because Chloe has got the Godric Gryffindor card already, so she didn't really want another one. And Chloe isn't Gryffindor anyway, she's Ravenclaw, so she probably would want like 2 like of Rowena Ravenclaw but not Godric Gryffindor because she's not Gryffindor. And on the back it's got like all his like information, which is really cool. It's holographic, but I don't think like his sword moves a little bit, but I don't think you can really tell where. Maybe, oh, there we go, you can see a little bit. Yes, that's cool. Then this isn't Harry Potter related. This is The Incredibles related. So this is meant to be for children, I think, but Chloe and I went to go and see The Incredibles 2. It was either last weekend or the weekend before, but it was opening weekend. Went to Odeon to see The Incredibles 2. And they were handing these out, and Chloe had seen on the website, seen somewhere they were handing them out, and we asked if we could have the masks, but thing is we weren't the only ones because afterwards went for a bite to eat, and the people on the other table from us who were adults had gone to see it as well, and they were wearing their masks, so they went a step above us and were wearing them while they were eating their foods. So the next thing is this picture here. I'll try and pick it up. Okay, so this was when Chloe and I went to Comic-Con, and I dressed up as the Mad Hatter because I'm pretty mad, and I got to sit in the Back to the Future car. Also got Luna Lovegood's glasses. They belong to the Quibbler. They are detachable and kept falling off, so I put them here, which, like, along with the Incredibles mask, looks pretty good together. So yes, and they're really cool to wear, and the plastic lens things, like, it creates like a illusion similar to when Luna was wearing hers. Then I've got quite a lot here, and I've got this pin badge. It's still in the packaging because I'm hoping to get a pin board to put some pins on. This is the Hufflepuff Pin, and it was from Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. The Harry Potter crests have changed a little bit, so you can sort of see the badger, and it's got nose, eyes and ears. Yeah, so it looks pretty cool, and I'm hopefully going to get a pin board, and I'm going to collect some more pins and put them on there. And then behind that I've got my, again, it's in the packaging. I'm quite funny about like opening things, like, and in past videos I've said I want to frame this, so I'm gonna wait for like a frame, yeah, like a small frame to put it in. Yeah, so this is the Hogwarts, London to Hogwarts train ticket, and it just looks really cool. Chloe opens it in the Warner Brothers studio tour, and obviously you can see a bit more there, but yeah, it's so detailed. Again, every like piece like involving Harry Potter, it's so detailed. I'm a big fan of The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I'm not a big fan of The Hobbit film, but I love the book, and I got this I think is from The Hobbit rather than Lord of the Rings, but still they're still very connected, and I just thought it looked really cool. Again, it's lovely and detailed, it looks really cool. Yeah, so because I love Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, I just had to get it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, and it was quite expensive, I think, for like how heavy it is and how detailed it is. So yeah, so but like oh yeah, and it is a Noble Collection piece. I got this from a comic book shop, like a memorabilia shop in London. I think it's called like Forbidden Planet or something like that. Yeah, and it's a Noble Collection piece. So it wasn't like mega like for Noble Collection again, but it was expensive. But I can't remember how much because I got it quite a few years ago. Then over here, this is the last main piece on this shelf, is my Hufflepuff necklace, which I got from the Cursed Child, and it's got the new Hufflepuff crest, which is quite cool, and it's just really awesome. The only thing with it is it, like, you can't alter how long it is. It just like has like one like link that like you have to have it like a certain length. Okay, then I've got these books here. They were given to me for like Christmas and birthdays. So here I've got like the Alice in Wonderland books, which are really cool because I've got like the like original pictures in and stuff. Here I've got Rudyard Kipling's Just So stories. And then here is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I love the film, love the book, and I think it's awesome. Then here I've got quite a lot of graphic novels and comic books, plus Goofy looking after them for me. All of these are mainly Batman. I'm quite like my favourite like comic books and like superhero films like Batman. So I've got quite a lot of like mini ones here, which are so cool. There's like ones from like I'll pick one out. So this one's from January 1990 and is issue 443, which is really cool. Let's see what other ones I've got, because like they're quite old, some of them. This one is, can I see, is from December 1991. They're all mainly like from the 90s. I'll get some more to show you. That one is from, is it going to focus? July 1990, and yeah, it's all Batman themed, which is really cool. So yes, then I've got some graphic novels. V for Vendetta. If you haven't seen it, like the film, it's amazing. The graphic novel is amazing too. Maybe a bit better, but obviously like, put it like, it's quite like intense. Obviously I can't put all the intensity into the film, but the film's still good. Then I'm a big fan of Suicide Squad. I thought it was pretty good. My favourite was definitely Margot Robbie as Harley. I think she nailed it. She was amazing. Can't wait for the her own standalone film, which will be amazing. I love the villain of the Joker. I think he's such an amazing villain. And also I've got a Star Wars one here, which is really good. And I've got a few of the Walking Dead ones. I like the Walking Dead, but I think it's gone on for a bit too long now. I think they're really trying to prolong it, and I don't think it's working in their favour. Because I can't remember which series I got to, but I got quite far in, and then it's like, it's just got like, it was dark before, but it's got like even darker, and I just think it's time to maybe like end it somehow. But hey ho. Then I've got my oh dear, I don't want to push a bit back, my Warner Brothers Studio guide thing that I got when I went. Then next shelf, then I've got the Harry Potter books, and also I've got this really cool book up here that says So You Think You Know Harry Potter, and I got that for Christmas years and years ago, when like, I think it was like the Philosopher's Stone came out like cinemas, so it's like really old, but it's like really cool. It only goes up to the Goblet of Fire, which shows how old it is. We've got the Cursed Child book. We've got a few dictionaries, because I'm not like Chloe, that's like it's Chloe who knows like every word under the sun, and there's me who like has to look up most words. Oh yeah, I've got this like little Bible thing here. I got it when I was when I was at school in RE. They gave us one, so I just like kept it. I don't really want to throw it away. And as I was saying earlier, I'm a big fan of fantasy books and films, so I've got a few of the Terry Pratchett books. I love the Hogfather. I love the book. I love the they did like a 2-parter on Sky One, like this was ages ago. It had David Jason in. Can't remember how else it had in, but like it was really good. So if you haven't seen it, check it out because it's brilliant. I've got a few other books here. I've got obviously The Hobbit there. Then on my last shelf there's quite a lot of things down here, so I'm just going to move a few things out. I've got like, I keep my bags down here as well, so I've got the Lord of the Rings book. I've got a book called The Secret Garden, which I read at school and I absolutely love it. Love the film. There's a film as well with Maggie Smith. That's the first film I saw her in. And that was just before Harry Potter as well, so that was quite cool. I love The Secret Garden, it's just really cool. Yeah, then I've got quite a lot of random books. I've got this big book here, is the Mighty Boosh book. I'm quite a fan of the Mighty Boosh, love it. I love Noel Fielding, I think he's hilarious. And I've got a few foreign language dictionaries and translation books. I love going to Italy, so I've got quite a few Italian ones. Also, I've got a few travel guides as well. Got quite a few for New York, so I was really excited and wanted to know exactly where I was going. And there's, I think it's, well, like it's either the two you see down there. They have one of them's got a map in, and it's really helpful for me. So, as advice, get a guide or a map. And I've got different things about how to work your iPhone. I first got that when I first got an iPhone way back, and I've just kept it just in case. I've got a first aid book as well. I think it's always good to know first aid. Got Russell Brand's book. I haven't really read a lot of it, but at the time I think I asked for it for Christmas. It was just a Christmas gift. I've got like a dream journal book. Like I have really vivid dreams. So I've got a dream book there. I got that for Christmas. A conspiracy theories book. Again, I love conspiracy theories, so I've got a book of that. I've got some history books, some science books. What else? I've got the Cursed Child's like picture program. The Harry Potter. I think it's like Places book, and this is Pokemon card book where I keep my collector's cards. Oh yeah, and I've got to show you, I've got Pluto as well, and I've got one of these. I always wanted one as a kid. Let me yeah, they like open up and they like, let me see, they open up and then like they close down as well. And as a kid I always wanted one, and then someone was like throwing it out and I was like, can I have that? And they're like, yeah, of course you can. So I kept it. It's a bit broken because obviously they're throwing it out because it was like a bit broken, but I always wanted one, so I've got one now. Finally, I've got my Hamilton CD. I haven't been to see it yet, but I really want to. I haven't got tickets, but I was watching a girl and she went to like, it's like the, oh yeah, it's called the Returns Queue. And like Hamilton have one, so I'm hoping one day when I'm like in London or something, maybe to go to the Returns Queue, have a budget and give it a go. I think that's everything. Obviously I've got my Big Bang poster as well, so that's that. So yes, so I hope you've enjoyed. I probably rambled on a lot, so I'll probably cut bits and bobs out because I do have this habit of talking so much. So hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, that would be brilliant. We've got like other Harry Potter videos you can check out, and if you've got anything cool or interesting to say, please comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so because that'd be brilliant. And if you haven't checked out our other videos, so we do Harry Potter videos, we do hauls, we do beauty videos like makeup, skincare. Oh yeah, so if this is your first time watching Joe Cly, I'm Jodie. My sister's name is Chloe. We do videos separately and together sometimes. So hopefully me and Chloe will see you again soon. Cool. Bye.